New CPI data is out, and it shows that inflation rose less than expected last month.
Yes.
Lawrence, what do we take away from this?
Slightly less. That's what I would say.
It seems like a trend every time we talk about this. It's slightly less.
Yeah, but that's ultimately, isn't that the goal of this, right? Is to get it down to 2% long term. That's or on average. That's sort of where we are here, close to. We're at 3% right now. It was a lot higher a year ago, wasn't it? But it's we're almost there. But that doesn't preclude the Fed from raising rates 1 or 2 times just to make sure we get the message. It has to be beaten down and never come back again. I think that's probably what we'll see here. So I'm still in the camp that we'd probably get 2 rate hikes, not just 1. We're expecting something still, and I think the markets are still something 90-something% certain that will happen at the end of this month.
Yeah, I think you joined the majority, Lawrence, with the prediction.
I'm a very consensus kind of person. Yes.
Meanwhile, we learned that Cathie Wood's ARK Invest sold $12 million worth of Coinbase shares as the stock races close to a 1-year high. Emily, we saw Coinbase's shares skyrocket yesterday, which is so interesting because they're being sued by the SEC, but they're also being named as the custodian for all of these spot Bitcoin ETFs that have been filed. Tell us about what's going on here.
Yeah, so I feel like that's the interesting part. Not so much the Cathie Wood thing, which of course is interesting, but Cathie Wood's kind of always doing her thing. I feel like what's interesting is Coin racing to a nearly 1-year high because of the reasons that you just said. I mean, this is just like the ultimate paradox of crypto in the US. On the one hand, Coinbase is like embroiled in this SEC lawsuit that could go on for years, that could cost millions and millions of dollars. On the other hand, they just announced the surveillance sharing agreement with 5 spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds. And so it's just these 2 completely different trends converging. And at least for now, it's pushing up the stock price.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't expect to see it, but so many wild things happen in this industry. I'm not surprised anymore.